time. And today, I'm going to be sharing a very good topic. It's a very important topic, and it's a very interesting topic at the same time. It's actually about job versus work. Okay, so today I did a short video on that just to give you a glimpse, and now I'm going to go very deep about this topic. So when we talk about a job, and when we talk about work, most people don't really understand the difference between job and work. So when we talk about job is actually, if you see, like I just shared today, that job is something which we do uh, when we when we work for somebody else. When you're employed and you're getting paid for something, that is job. Okay, and it is very much skills based. It is very much skill oriented. But work, on the other hand, it is completely, it's a God's gift. Okay, it has nothing to do with skills. All right, your skills won't matter. The difference is when you are actually working. Before you get into a work, God will prepare you through your job. So when you quit your job, God will actually prepare you and get into His work, because He sent you on an assignment into this world. Okay, now I will go very deep with this. If you see that most people, when they leave their job, when they are fired, or when they retire, they are very much depressed. Now, all over the world, around the age of 60, 65, people retire. Okay, people retire around the age of 60, 65. Now what happens is, when they retire, they get very depressed. They don't know what to do with that. They don't know what to do after that. And now, with the advancement of medicine and science, uh, science and medicine, now you can actually live for 80, 85 years, sometimes 90. So what you will do for the remaining 20, 25 years? you know People get very much worried about that, because they don't know how to take care of themselves. Some people, after retirement, they fall into sickness. Okay, they get so much of uh, health issues, right? Now, so what I'm trying to say over here is, you cannot put your trust on job. All right. And doesn't matter which company you're working for. Okay, you cannot put your trust on job. So for example, if you are a very good employee and you are on the verge of your retirement, so what happens is, when you are on the verge of your retirement, the company is already preparing to hire somebody who is very young. Okay, so there is no guarantee, even that how long you will be able to work, whether you'll be able to work till the age of your retirement. Many people got fired. Nowadays hearing the we are getting news of people getting laid off from the job. Now I will go deep into this, why people get laid off and what we can do about this and everything. So uh, what happens is, when somebody young gets hired, all right, in your place, then what happens is that, so for example, if you are getting paid $10,000 per hour, sorry, or $10,000 in a month. Okay, and somebody who is uh, younger than you, uh, he will be getting much less than that. Okay, maybe $2,500, and he will have similar kind of skills, maybe better skills, and company will be very happy to hire them. Okay, now, so there are certain points which I will cover. My first point is, think beyond your job. Okay, it's time to think beyond your job. As a believer, it is very important, guys, that we have to think beyond our jobs. Okay, because God has a plan for us, plan to prosper us, not to harm us, like what Bible says. And His plan is not to just work for somebody else. And if you're working, you should know how to uh, dominate. Okay, and how to rule over and how to dominate. Now, the first point is, think beyond your job. I will get into the second point. There is no future. There is no future in jobs. Like I said, job is very much temporary. Uh, doesn't matter what kind of job you're doing. Every job is temporary. Okay. Um, a time will come when you will be laid off. It doesn't matter how good you are with your skill set. Okay. Your skill is not indispensable. You are not indispensable. Okay. The only way you can be indispensable if you can become very much valuable for the company, and I will get into that very soon. But you can only be indispensable if you are valuable. Otherwise you will be laid off sooner or later. Okay, you cannot depend on an employer. All right, so you have to think beyond the employee mindset. And my number three point would be, the future is actually in the hands of the employer. The future is actually in the hands of the one who is holding the job. So when you are working for somebody else, when you're doing a job, okay, it is not your business, but you can work very hard. You can work upon your gifts which God has given to you, and you can prove yourself valuable. All right. So when a difficult time comes, or when challenging time comes, they cannot throw you out easily. All right. You will be indispensable that way. All right. Otherwise, you know what is happening with so many people. They're getting laid off. Okay. Uh, Create your business in your job. So when you are actually in a job, whether it's a bank, or whether it's any of the corporate sectors, whether it's public, whether it's private, whether it's joint sector, whatever you're doing, nursing, whichever work you're doing, okay, you need to always be creative. Okay, you need to uh, you have to think beyond your box. You have to think how you can be a problem. Okay, problem solving is very important, and I will get into that problem solving later on. You have to create your business in your job. You have to make your job your business. Don't just go to office and come back. Just do your 9 to 5 and then come back. Okay, you have to think that this is your business. You have to take that responsibility. You have to be accountable, and everything, the way you behave in your job, it is the same way God is going to prepare you later on in your life. Okay, when you will uh, maybe in the future you will open up your own business, or you will be doing work which God has gifted you. There's a gift God has given to each and every one of us, and He prepares us through our jobs. Okay, uh, make yourself indispensable by refining your value on the job. The only way you can make yourself indispensable, by refining your value on the job. Okay, you cannot depend on your job, but you can make yourself so valuable that you can you can actually be creative in your gift, and they won't be able to throw you out. So you have to make sure that your gift becomes so refined, okay, through the years when you're working, that when challenging time comes, they won't be able to throw you out, because you will be so much needed for them, because you have been taking care of their problems, you have been solving their cases. Every project that you have been doing, you have been doing it with with so much of effectiveness. Okay, so how you make yourself indispensable, how you can prove that you are indispensable for your for the company, just by refining your gift. Okay, so I will give some personal example. When I was working for Infosys in IT, and when challenging time came, so there was downsizing. Okay, and they had to remove me, but then again they called me, because they actually needed me, but I actually told them that I won't continue with them. Okay, because I had my values didn't align with what they're actually offering me. Okay, because the way they were doing the business, my value didn't align. My value became very much different. All right, uh, so so they called me, but I didn't uh, get back to them. Okay. So I didn't say yes to them. All right, now I'll give you a very good biblical example. Okay, if you see the life of Daniel, when Daniel was working, okay, he was so effective. If you see in Bible that he was an excellent worker, and no one wanted to get rid of Daniel. Nobody wanted to get rid of Daniel because he was an excellent worker. Okay, so if you are a very good worker, if you are an excellent worker, nobody will be able to get rid of you. Okay, and so that is what I'm trying to say, being indispensable. Okay, you have to be so much valuable. You can only become successful in life when you create value. And there are a lot of biblical examples which I can give. For example, Daniel is one of the prime examples. Okay, and even if you see the life of Jacob, okay, he was very obedient and he was very fruitful in everything he did. You see the life of Joseph. He was very fruitful. Everything he touched, it prospered. Okay, whatever he did when he was with the there was a bit of hiccups here. So yeah, so even in the life of uh, Joseph, he was very successful. Okay, he became the governor later on, but God prepared him. God gave him a dream long time back, and God didn't tell him how he would become a prime minister, but he had to go through the process. He had to go through the refiner's fire. Okay, and so guys, I will end the call today. And so everything I've shared, just uh, think about that. And okay, and do like and share these, and do comment. Okay, what you think. All right, so just I'll give you a very last thing. Okay, in a nutshell, that job is something which we do when we work for our boss. Okay, when we work for somebody else, but work is completely a gift from God. Nobody can uh, nobody can fire you from your work. Okay, nobody can fire Tiger Woods, okay, from playing golf. Nobody can fire uh, Michael Jordan. All right, so they are so good in what they do. Okay, so be so good in what you do, people won't be able to fire you. All right, so do share your comments. Okay, and I would love to hear your thoughts as well. Job versus work is a very good topic. And share this video, like and subscribe, so that it touches the hearts of many. Have a wonderful day, and God bless you all. Take care. Bye bye.